All right, all my fellow Canadian creators. Have you ever scrolled through your own TikToks, seen the view count climbing, and just thought to yourself, okay, so where's the money? You're putting in the work. You're getting the eyeballs. You deserve to get paid for it. So today, we are going to break down exactly how to turn those TikTok views into actual, real Canadian dollars. So let's just get right to it. This is the million-dollar question, isn't it? You see the numbers going up, thousands, hundreds of thousands, maybe even millions of views, but then you look at your bank account and nothing. So what is the deal? Can you actually, truly make money directly from views here in Canada? The answer is yes, 100% yes. But, and trust me, this is a huge but, it is almost certainly not in the way that you think it works. There's a really important difference we have to get straight right from the start. And that difference brings us to our first major topic, the missing creator fund. This right here is the number one reason why Canadian creators don't get a direct deposit just for their videos getting views, unlike some of the creators you see in other countries. So what even is this creator fund that we hear about all the time? Well, it's pretty simple. It's a program TikTok set up to pay creators in certain big markets, think the US, the UK, and parts of Europe, a little bit of money for every 1,000 views they get. It's why you see some American creators talking about their RPMs and their monthly payouts. So the big question is, why did Canada get left out of the party? Well, it really just comes down to some kind of boring business logistics. Our advertising market is just built differently than the US, so, TikTok went for the bigger markets first. Plus, all the legal and payment rules are super complex and totally different for every single country. But here's the thing, and this is actually really good news for us. The Creator Fund is already becoming, well, kind of old news. TikTok itself is already starting to move away from that whole model. So by not having it, we're not really missing out on the future of making money on TikTok. We're just forced to build a stronger, more sustainable business from day one. Okay, so if we can't get paid directly for views, what's the point? How do those views actually pay our bills? This is where we need to completely change how we think about it. It's time to stop seeing a view as a fraction of a cent and start seeing it as a key that unlocks real, serious income. I really want you to let this one sink in because it's maybe the most important thing we'll talk about today. Views are the foundation of all TikTok income methods in Canada. They aren't the paycheck themselves, they're the thing that unlocks every single other way you can earn money. And this is what that path really looks like. Okay, it's not just views to cash, it's a journey. First, your views get people to hit that follow button. Then, over time, as those followers see more of your content, they start to trust you. They trust your opinion, they trust your taste, and that trust is what brands and customers will actually pay for. Okay, so you're getting the views, you're building that trust. What's next? Let's get down to business and open up your monetization toolkit. These are the tried and true ways that Canadian creators are earning a real living on TikTok right now. First up is affiliate marketing. Honestly, this is the absolute best place to start if you're new to this. The idea is so simple. You talk about products you genuinely like, you drop a special link, and when someone from your audience clicks that link and buys something, you get a cut. That's it. It's that easy. And you can literally start doing this today. Some of the biggest ones for Canadians are Amazon Associates. That's a total no-brainer for pretty much any niche. And then there are bigger networks like ShareASale or Impact. They connect you with tons of different brands, often with even better commission rates. Now, let's talk about the second major way to make money, and this one can be a real game changer. I'm talking about brand sponsorships. I know what you're thinking. You need hundreds of thousands of followers for that, right? No, not true at all. Brands here in Canada are desperately looking for what they call micro-influencers. That's creators with audiences between 5,000 and 50,000 followers. It's not about being the biggest. It's about having the right, most engaged audience. So when a brand slides into your DMs, how in the world do you know what to charge them? It's not just about your follower count. You've got to look at your engagement rate. Are people actually commenting and liking? How perfectly does your niche fit their product? And of course, the quality of your content. A creator with 10,000 super engaged followers in a specific niche can often charge way more than a general creator with 50,000. Okay, we've talked about what works, what doesn't, and why. So let's zoom out and ask the big question. With all this in mind, is it actually worth it for a Canadian creator to put all this time and energy into TikTok? Let's just lay it all out.
pros and cons. The pros, they're huge. It's free to start, the potential for organic reach is insane, there are so many ways to make money, and it's perfect for beginners. But on the flip side, we have to be real about the cons. There's no creator fund, the income is never guaranteed, the algorithm can change in a heartbeat, and man, it requires consistency.
When you boil it all down, the winning strategy comes down to this one simple idea. Creators who think long-term earn more than those waiting for TikTok payments alone. It's about a mindset shift. You're not just making TikToks, you're building a business, and TikTok is your single most powerful marketing tool. So I want to leave you with this final question, a challenge really. Stop waiting around and asking when TikTok is going to pay you for your views. Instead, start asking yourself, how am I going to use my views to get paid? The power is in your hands. Thanks for tuning in.